How's it going, everyone? So we're off on a sea trip. We're heading off to Munsley today. Gonna fish a spot I've never fished before, give it a go, see what fish we can find. So join me on the trip. Let's see what we can catch. Yeah! So we're nearly here. Hopefully we've got water close enough to us to start fishing. Let's get the gear out. So I chose the spot. I had to walk sort of along the beach up and down a bit. The tide's still quite a long way out, even though there's only 2 hours left of the tide. So I had to work out a spot, so I've done that. And I'm now about to get the gear out and get on the beach. We've got, well, we're down to 0 degrees. It's obviously going to get colder than that. I think we're going to get -2, -3. Maybe colder with the wind chill, but we can deal with that. So let's get the gear out and have a go. So we're all set up, as you can see. Got a pulley panel on the left hand rod and a 3-hook rig on the right hand rod. I'm going to put big baits on the pulley panel, smaller baits on the smaller hooks, and hopefully we'll pull out some fish. So wish me luck. Here we go, everyone. Let's see what we can catch. Yeah! Right, let's get a couple of juicy baits on there and get it out there. Oh, the water's still quite a long way down. Just take a fair bit of line off a reel to get it all the way back up here. That's not a problem. Right, I'm going to bait up the other rod. Not sure if there's enough line on that reel actually to get it that far out. Might have to wait for the tide to come in a little bit more. But we should be okay. Let's do it. So we've got lug on the second rod now. Let's get it down in the water. Looks like we just about had enough line on that reel to put that one out as well. So let's see what happens on the first cast. Got a good old pull to the right hand side. Tide wise, we've got about an hour and a half till high tide. Looking like at this venue, because that goes in and out so far, probably going to get 2.5 hours up, 2.5 hours down, unless I follow it all the way down, you know, with the rod rest and move everything down and go with it. But let's see how we get on, see if we can catch some fish. Well, the old tide seemed to be absolutely flying in, so I'll show you. I had to walk down past that post over there. It's really foggy, so it's quite hard to show you what's going on. There's a post over there. I had to walk right past it a while ago. That's now 60 yards past that. Coming in fast. But we're dealing with all this at the moment. Massive clumps of weed coming in. So I'm hoping that's not all over my rigs and stuff. That's going to make it a nightmare to catch fish. But we'll do our best to try and fish past it. And if we'll have to drop short or go far, we'll try both. See if we can still find a few fish. It's a lovely night. The waves are just trickling in nicely. It's not rough at all, but it's coming in really fast. Just from the point of me just standing here for what, 1 minute, that's already catching me up. Crazy. Looks like I might have to move the old gear back over there and up onto the wall. So we'll have to see. So we just had to move off the beach and get up onto the wall because the tides come flying in. Literally in a matter of 15-20 minutes, it was down at my feet. It absolutely flew in. I didn't realise that down here, so I'll show you. So we're now up here on the concrete. Tides, I know it's hard to see, but that's now about to touch where we were fishing down there on the beach, so that would have washed us off. We've got a lot of weed pulling the rod tips around, which is a bit of a pain. Temperatures have dropped down to -1 so far. As you can probably see, we've got pure ice on the roof of the car. So I think I'll give it another 2 more minutes, and then that's time for the first reel in. seen a couple of little knocks on the rods, but I'm not sure if that's waves or just weed hitting the line. It didn't look like bites, but you never know. Right, I'm going to bring in the first rod we put out. Well, let's just say, seriously big lump of weed. I'll just sort it out and I'll show you. So, safe to say, there might be a bit of weed out there. But, at the end of all that weed, down the end of the trace, yeah, Mr. Flatty, lovely jubbly. First cast, fish straight on. Get in there. When I was pulling this in, that felt like I was pulling a boat in. Look at all the little shrimps and stuff coming off this weed. See that there? Don't think that's big enough to use as bait. Surprised it's not full of crabs and stuff. I'm literally gonna have to untie my rig to get all this lot off, but yeah, lovely. Let's get this fish back in the water. Just a quick show before we put him back. There we go. Mr. Flatty. Lovely jubbly. Quite happy with that. Not bad for the first fish. Not too bad size. What's he like on the back? Stay clean here, shall we? Looks like it's pure white. Lovely jubbly. Alright. Let's get him back in the water. Right, let's bring in the other rod and see what's happening on there. Probably a load of weed. I was pretty impressed with that. No weed whatsoever. Baits are all gone. Let's get it baited up again. Well, it's definitely a good job I moved off the beach. The water's right there now. And I've still got an hour to come up. Might have just got away with it here, but we'll see in a little while. But I don't think so. Good to get off the mark and get the first fish. Got the rods back out. Blue tip one's really close in, 20-30 yards. Red tip one's 60-70 yards. A bit further because that's got a much bigger bait on. Strangely, the flatfish come to the 4-0 hook, pulley panel rig, which is crazy. That's out there for the bigger stuff. But we're going to do our best, can't we? See what we can get. Well, it's been quiet for half an hour now. Haven't seen no bites. Might have had the odd tap on the blue tip one. But I've had reel in and put them back out. So hopefully this time we'll get a few bites and I'll be able to show you. Right, let's see what's happening on the blue tip rod. Too much, lost all my baits. Tiny bit of weed on the knot, nothing to worry about. So we're using the lug, as you can see. It's starting to freeze, it's so cold. Got some mackerel, got some bits of squid, some blacks. Loads more squid in there. And then more blacks, herring, mackerel, smelt, all sorts. Plenty of bits and pieces to be going on with. We've just got to get some bites now. Well, we seem to have cleared up, but not much happening on the old rod tips. We've only seen the one bite from that flounder. I've seen a couple of dids, but nothing too crazy like, oh, that's a bite. But we're trying, that's all we can do. Everything's frozen solid out here. Even the sand and everything is starting to freeze now. watching the old rods. Keep putting fresh baits out there for better scent trails. That's sort of all we can do, really. We're doing our best. So we've got a bite. Pretty cool. Still there. Lovely jubbly. See if we can bring something nice in. Oh yeah. Right. See what's on this blue tip rod. Looks fairly good, look, something there. Got Mr. Rockland, but I've also dropped Mr. Flake. Let's see if I can go and grab it. I'm not sure if you saw what happened there, but whee! Screw it out of my hands. Mr. Rockland, free bearded, one down the bottom, two at the top. Pretty cool. Something different. Whee! Come on, matey. I'm going to show you. It's quite a fat one, really, isn't it? As I was bringing it in, a little flatty come off on the sand down in front of me. I don't know if you might have saw that. I tried to run down and grab it, but the tide just got me and grabbed it. So we did have a flatty on as well. But yeah, here we go. It's another fish. Yeehaw! I think it's getting a bit icy. Definitely icy. Thick ice on the rod. I am putting some lovely big juicy cod baits out there, hoping that Mr. Codling is floating about, or big bass. We can only but try, and then we've got small baits on the other rod. Looks like we've got a bite on the blue tip rod. I'm not going to go now, starting to film it. I just went like 4 or 5 times, there it go. Yep, there it is, definitely something there. Let's see if we can pull a fish in. Red tip rod's got a knock on it with a big bait on. Would be good, let it develop and see what happens. Nothing there. It felt like there was something there all the way in, but it's not there now. Well, I was surprised there weren't nothing on the blue tip rod there. It was bouncing around. I felt like there was a fish on all the way in, and then it just went light on the edge of the waves. Maybe we dropped her off. Let's keep going, see if we can hook up to something else. Oh, really annoyed. I just dropped a really good fish close in, just sliding up the beach. I'm pretty sure it was a codling, sort of 2.5 pound. If that was a whiting, that was a big whiting, but I'm sure it was a codling. I can't believe that. A really good sort of boom, front rod on the thumped all the way in. I thought, yes, here we go. And then I've lost it right on the sand there. I did try and run down to get it, but that went out with the next wave. Unbelievable. Right, I think I'm going to bring in that blue rod. I've had a good old knock on it for a good few minutes now. I'll let it keep going in case it was a flatty. Let's see what we got. Hopefully we got something. So we brought in a ice cold Mr. White. First one tonight. Just hoping we're going to stay away from them tonight and keep on the flatfish or bigger fish. But there's one. Let's see what else we can find. Right, let's see if we've got anything on this red rod. Tip's been going a few times. Oh, temperatures, as you can see, got -2.5 at the moment. Woohoo! Just had a couple of good knocks on the blue tip rod. Just letting it go for a bit in case it's a flatfish. Yeah, flounder. It's not going to go. Oh no, here it goes. Still something there. Still thumping away. Let's give it a reel and see what we got. Okay. Good job. Looks like it's a Mr. White and still eating the bait, look. God, look at the steam coming off my hands. Right, let's get him back in the water. So I've just brought the red tip rod in, took all the lug and everything of it, and I'll put a whole squid out this time. I know there's codling out there, because I've just seen one on the beach that I just lost, so let's hope we can pick up another one. I've got a really good bite on the blue tip rod at the moment, on the small baits. Hopefully that's going to bring in a flatfish or dab, flounder. Oh, look at that, it's bouncing away. Looking pretty good. Let's bring it in and see what we got, shall we? Oh, I see. flatfish. Lovely job. Right up. Mr. Flatty. Lovely jubbly. Lovely clean fish on the back. Yeah, quite happy with that. Let's get him back in the water. So we're picking up a food fish tonight. It's nice to get a mixture of different things. Real shame about that codling. That would have been the icing on the cake, but we're still trying with that rod. We've got a whole squid going out there, big lug baits, wrapped up herring and mackerel, cocktails. So we're trying all sorts of stuff on that big rod. And then we've got like lug, black lug, little bits of squid, little bits of mackerel, that sort of thing going out on the small bait rod. Trouble is they're all freezing to the ground. Everything's just rock solid. The chair's like ice, sort of pointless sitting on it. But it's all part of it. You see my breath, how much the coldness out here. Got a little tap on the red tip rod, but it's got a whole squid on, so I expect that to go right round if I was going to get a decent bite or pull down and drop back. So let's sit down and watch the rods, see if we can get some more bites. It's now saying -3.5. Look at that, even where I writ earlier, it's refroze. Ice, ice, baby. Getting some thumping bites on the blue tip rod there. So I think I better bring it in and see what we got. We had a little tap on the red tip rod there as well. But I was getting thumping bites on there. Let's rebait it. I think I might have to leave some of these bites a bit longer. I've been leaving them just in case they are flatfish, but it's 2 or 3 times now I've reeled in with really good bites and no fish, which is no good, is it? You want to be landing these fish. It'd be nice if the big rod go around and bring in another chunky fish, 2.5, 3 pound. I'll keep watching these rods and hopefully I'll have another fish to show you fairly soon. Just had a whacking great bite on a blue tip rod, so fingers crossed. Looks like it's still there. All good. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, 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 bang. We'll let it go a little bit in case it's a flatty. Hopefully we'll hook this one. Still biting away. Nice bite. Nice bite. Bang, bang, bang. Looks like we've got a bite on both rods, everyone. Lovely job. I think I'm going to bring in the blue one first, seeing that had the bite first. But the red one seems to be going at the moment as well, so let's see if we've got anything on. Oh, 2 fishies then. Both Mr. Whitens. There's one. He doesn't know he's got a lot of life left in him, do he? But he's got plenty of life left in him. He just jumped straight on the sand. And there's number 2. Lovely jubbly. Let's see what's on the other rod. Alright, let's bring a red one in and see what's on there. Lost. Damn. Probably come off. Hey. Yeah, I felt that come off close in. Don't think it was anything too massive, but it's probably a flatfish. Right, let's get it back out there and try again. It's now showing -4 the ice on these rods. Oh. They're just frozen solid. It's making it quite interesting fishing. Got all ice coming down onto me as I'm reeling in and stuff. You can probably see it flicking around. Whew. It's pretty bad. Even the lights are frozen up. I put my body heat on there, look. I can then melt it. We'll start to melt it off. And the cool bag is definitely cool tonight. Looks like it's just come out of the freezer. Getting some awesome bites on this blue tip rod. Gently tapping away, but it's not hammering like it was a minute ago. Well, just brought the red tip rod in, Mr. Whiting. Still eating the old worm. Right, let's get him back. Looks like we've got the same on the blue tip rod, Mr. Whiting. Bit smaller this one, skinny old thing. But another fish, let's get it back. Right everyone, I think that's probably going to be my last cast because the tide's like 100 yards out down the beach now, and that's how long I'll walk to keep walking up and down, casting out, putting the fish back. Plus obviously the water's getting quite shallow the further it go out. But we'll still have a good old go. We've already got a bite on the blue tip rod, as you can probably see. So you never know, we might finish on a fish. Yeah, it's going again now, look. It's now coming up to midnight. We got here at 6 o'clock. So we'll put some hours in. It'd be really nice if we can get a really good fish to end on. I think it's starting to get pretty cold. That's what the car's saying now. We can't even open the doors and stuff at the moment. But I'll work it out. Been walking up and down there most of the night, and then got all these rocks and stuff in front of me which the water come right up into and hit these flood defences. Rocks all the way down there. I want to row across. I can't show you the water because that's so far out now, but you can't even see it. I can't even see the edge of the water without walking down. And on this rod, I've been walking down this ramp down onto the beach. You can see my footprints right down off that way. You literally can't see anything because the water's so far away. So, just brought in the old blue tip one. See Whiting? Whee. There's one, there's two. Let's get them back and see what's on the red rod. Right. So the old red tip rod had Mr. Whiting on it. Last fish of the night. So we've had whiting, flatties, rockland, and lost that lovely cod. Can't believe that. What a shame. That really spoiled it, doesn't it? Those £3 codling would have made the session quite nice, wouldn't it? But we'll keep trying for them. Hopefully we'll get one soon. Normally get one every winter or so. Put the other rod away, and they're going to pack this one up. Put this lot away, and I've got the drive home. So thanks very much for coming in, everyone. Really appreciate that, and I'll see you all soon in another video. So we're back in the car, but as you can see, pure ice. Wipers are not even touching it. We'll have to warm the old car up, defrost these windows a bit, and then we'll start the journey. Whew, so we're defrosted the window after about 15 minutes. Yeah, we've got to work our way up the big old cliff, and there's a big cliff. If you don't like going up really steep hills, I wouldn't recommend this one. Open the gate. If you do come through here, however, make sure you always shut the gate behind you, either side.